Now, okay, assuming I am in a downfall now, hot. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, sweating,
Sweating.
no, grinding with people and
Grinding anyhow. Then I see one guy in one Range Rover. You understand? Guy cruising past us. I just look, guys, no send boys inside the downfall. Then all of a sudden, this guy's car breaks down. And you are in that downfall in traffic. And the guy is there looking for assistance. What would you do? What would you do?
Okay.
You understand that kind of thing?
Yes. But not really, because
You understand that scenario?
You understand that kind of scenario?
this is a very peculiar example, and it's so real.
Yes.
You understand? Because I like to believe that most of our listeners have had this kind of situation
Or something similar.
or something
relatable.
close. Do you understand?
Yes.
And then you find that so many rules apply now.
Mhm.
You know, some unwritten codes just start happening.
True
For
that.
example,
True that.
the guy in the downfall now will now feel like Nemesis has caught up with this guy somehow. Some other person will feel like the guy is reaching for a higher lifestyle than he can afford.
Exactly.
So many things will come into play, and then that will now create, or will be the beginning of a ripple effect of how that person in the downfall will choose to render assistance. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Likewise, on the side of the Range Rover guy, right? You will find that him, for any of these reasons that I've mentioned, on the side of the downfall guy,
Yeah, person downfall.
or for any other reason, he will want to either stoop down, like bring himself low and ask for help. You understand? Or want to maintain status quo and be like, yeah, Ikena, so the car now is at so and so place. You come and go and carry it, you know, and come and meet
You're
me in the
right.
house. You know,
True.
do you understand?
Yep.
So now you see that that's a complexity.
Of course.
But now, on which side do you fall on?
I want to come because look, there's a lot of privilege out there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to come from the low income earners perspective. Okay?
Yeah.
Because in these kind of situations, it's some people are prone to the negative part, which is now maybe make assumptions about the guy. And then even the guy who has the Range Rover can also, like you said, start forming, you know, he cannot come and pick the car from here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I feel like we need to always be positive minded.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask Aminu to give us another point of view on this topic today.
Okay, well, to answer your question,
Yeah.
would I help? Yes, I would help, because I wouldn't make the issue about me. Somebody seems like they need help and I can't help, and I'll just help. Plus, as a Muslim, I don't know. You know, once you know some things, or once you've learned some things, you can't unlearn
Oh
them.
yes.
So as a Muslim, you're supposed to be as helpful as possible to whoever is in need, putting aside whatever prejudices or whatever you may have. And if the person is ungrateful, the truth is you did it for the sake of Allah, no one else. So,
Yeah.
Sort of relating to what he said,
Yes.
it depends on how the Range Rover guy handles it. If the Range Rover guy comes out of the car, folds his sleeve or something, this guy I can
And
get
starts
to work.
grinding. Hi.
But what if there's no grind? What if there's no grind? What if he's actually that much of a big boy that rivals can come and pick it up? So do you think the guy in the downfall doesn't want to be like that dude 10 years
Thank you
from
very
now?
much. Of which, check this out. I mean, just to add to what you said.
Yes.
The guy in the downfall can now, depending on which side of this complexity is on, use this experience to either exhibit his poor manpower or encourage himself for what he's doing that will pay him off in maybe a year, 6 months, or 2 years from now.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Of whichever the case, you see that the outcome will be different. The person can come down and even offer help if he sees that grind that you're talking about.
See, even people think it should be a big deal to ask for help. It shouldn't be.
Never.
It shouldn't be.
I totally
But I
agree
also
with
know
that.
that you have to know who you're asking for help.